episode 404, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You already know where to go to. The TheFaisonViewPodcast, man. Make sure you guys tap in. We going up. We got probably like 150 subscribers in the last week, bro. So it's been good, bro. We going out, bro. We going in. Elevating. Man, you missed a lot. You missed a lot, bro.
I did.
So I don't know where we want to begin, but let's talk about the elephant in the room, because you didn't really get to talk about it yet. But let's talk about the elephant in the room and breaking news as of today. Jesse Collins, Super Bowl halftime producer, just stated that Jay-Z solely makes the decision of the halftime performer, and he also said we love Wayne, and he also stated that Kendrick is the best choice, and Jay-Z's been picking the best performers since. So that's what he said, and you know. We've as a pod have talked about this last year as soon as Usher performed. We talked about Wayne performing. But what are your thoughts on this?
My thoughts are, so first and foremost, I want to say that I am a person that I do feel like Wayne could have, and I would have liked to see Wayne at the Super Bowl. So I'm one of those people. I also do feel like Kendrick's not a bad choice at all. So when I think about, you know, the history of how Jay has picked, it usually has made sense depending. It's not always based on the area. Sometimes it's based on the climate. So like last year, Usher was literally Mr. Vegas. Like you could not talk about Las Vegas and not talk about Usher. So with the Super Bowl being in Vegas, you gotta get Mr. Vegas. Like
correct.
He's been the only reason talked about Vegas. So when I think about this year, the most dominant genre this year has been rap. Because last year was the 50th year, right? It was a very lackluster year for rap last year. You know, the charts were down, numbers were down. Everyone's project was mid.
It was more the celebration of the 50th year.
Yeah, like Travis Scott's project was mid. We didn't like Drake's project that much. It was mid-year. But this year's been very good for rap. J. Cole has dropped. The Kendrick and Drake beef. Metro Boomin has dropped. Future's getting ready to come back out. Big Sean dropped. It's been a very good year for rap. And so because it's been a big year for rap, I get Jay picking a rap act, and you gotta pick the guy that's been the guy for rap. That's been Kendrick. So I'm not, when I think about it from that standpoint, I'm not mad at the choice. Now what I am upset about, I don't like how like we can advocate for Wayne and not slander Kendrick or slander Jay-Z. I don't like that. It's like, because like the people that haven't talked about Jay are the same, because like we're treating this as if like this is something that Lil Wayne is going through. And it's not. This is simply just something that he wanted to do. He didn't get it. It's disappointing. But there was a moment in time in his career where he was actually going through something. And the very same people that are very vocal now were not vocal then or doing anything. And it's like, yo, he was actually going through something. Like legit. And where were any of you then? But the person that was there for them, you want to call me a hater and I'm this and I'm that. I don't like that aspect of it. I'm like, I don't think y'all have the right to act like that, especially Birdman. I'm like, you got some nerve, buddy. But and I think and like the Kendrick thing, like I understand his frustration because I don't think that song he put out was about Drake at all. I think it was about the state of hip hop from all the criticism. It's like, yo, we got a lot of these weirdos on the internet that got so much to say, and it's like. He's wrestling with himself. Like, I want to be violent. I want to just eradicate all of this. That's why the Black Air Forces thing. But that's also why he said, I wonder what Lecrae would do. Because Lecrae is the Christian rapper. Like, that's a friend of his. He's like, I wonder, because Lecrae deals with the same stuff I go through, but he would not respond this way. Like, I wonder what he would do. I wonder, like what can Prairie do? I think you mentioned D1. I wonder what D1 would do. Another Christian rapper. So he's talking about these guys that have empathetic hearts that are in the music business themselves and deal with the same scrutiny, the internet, the bad narratives, the think pieces, but they don't respond this way. And it's like, I wish I could respond this way. Like, I want to watch the party die. And I'm like, I wonder what these guys would do. So I like that part of it because I like Lecrae's response. Like, Lecrae's response was perfect. And it's like, so that's my whole piece on. Like, I'm an advocate. I think Lil Wayne could do it. I'm not with all you people saying that he couldn't do it.
It's crazy.
Like, I think he could do it.
And
I think
he
Kendrick's
don't
a
have
better
the
performer,
songs
but I
to
do
do
think Wayne could still do it.
What we talking about?
I understand the whole family friend aspect of it, but I'm like, Usher got some sexy songs. So I think Wayne could get.
And what I will say,
we can figure some things out.
What I will say to play devil advocate on what you said about how Jay-Z has picked the person for the right time, the right moment, and what's now for the Super Bowl. You had, like you just said, Usher. You had the Vegas residency. You had Dre and Snoop. That was in L.A.
Yeah, The Weeknd had the best year that year that he did.
The Fenty rollout. I get it. But also, if we're talking about rollout, I know Kendrick has had the best year. Mm-hmm. But if we talking about rollout, it's not a better rollout as we said with New Orleans and Lil Wayne. It's not that we're just talking about it just demographically. We're talking about it as if this is just one of the GOATs and this is where he's from and this.
This does. Picking Wayne would have also made sense. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. Picking Wayne would have also made sense.
So that's why I feel like because
you remember when it first came out. Remember when it first came out? Me and you were like, exactly. I didn't understand at first. But I just take time to think about it. Okay, I get the decision. But at the time, we were like
before it came out, Hugh. Even prior to any of this happened, we said this about almost a year ago in February after.
I'm talking about when the news that Kendrick was performing. Remember, we both were confused at the choice.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now I've had time to think about it. I think I understand the choice. But at the time, I was confused. At the time, I felt like Lil Wayne, no brainer.
It just came left field.
Yeah, but now I feel like, okay, I see both sides of this. Like, I do feel like, Wayne could have done this. It would have made sense for him to do it. Like, all of those things are true. But yeah, it's just become a more messy situation than it should have been.
Yeah, it is.
I shout out to Wayne for Wayne was able to express his feelings without having to slander anybody. Mm-hmm. I heard some people talking about how, Wayne he doesn't usually do this, so why do it now? I hear that. I hear that. But at the same time, it's like
regardless,
at the same time to piggyback off of it, it's like if so many people are saying something, then yeah, you probably should get on the platform and say thank you and express how you feel.
Because you got so many people painting narratives for you, but we need you to actually speak about what's actually going on.
But I also get like I don't expect rappers to do things that are left field of them. So that I do understand that aspect of it. Like he's never done it before, so I do. And that's like when people say, I say Eminem advocates for black people, but he never tweets about anything. I'm like, when does M tweet at all? So like I don't expect him to tweet now. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
He gets other things to advocate, but like I don't expect a tweet from him. He does not tweet, so I wouldn't expect him to just start tweeting.
Yeah,
so
but
same thing
but
with this. Like, I don't expect.
The situation is so different.
It is. That's what I'm saying. It's so different. I see both sides. And then Fat Man Scoop, man. I think I played music.
Another voice of the culture.
Control. I think I played that at least a couple times that day. Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control. Let's go now. Go.
Nah, for real, bro. And then the crunk era, bro. The crunk era in the 2000s, bro. He was really the soundtrack.
Get your back off the wall. Get your back off the wall. Get your back off the wall.
Yeah, that honestly. He's going crazy. And I'm not gonna lie. That's why I wish I grew up in the 90s. Because being outside during that era was probably the craziest time, bro. That was probably the craziest.
There are not people like that in hip hop today. Like Lil Johns and the Fat Man Scoop, like the people that just have the bone crusher, the people with the loud voices.
And we don't appreciate.
Those people don't exist anymore.
And we don't appreciate the DJ enough. We don't appreciate the DJ enough, bro.
Yo, man, those like the crunk era was really good time. Like there aren't people like that's a thing that's a dying art of hip hop. Like groups are still hanging around there. Mm-hmm. Trios aren't really a thing anymore. Since the Migos, there really aren't any trios anymore. Right. So that's kind of dying down. But groups are still a thing. But for sure, like the hype dude, the hype MC, whatever, like the DJ, that guy. That's a dying art. That's a dead art for sure. Like there are no more Lil Johns. There are no more Fat Man Scoops. There are no more Mysticals or
P.D. Pablo,
DMXs. Like there are no more of those Bone Crushers. There are no more of those guys.
North Carolina.
Pastor Troy's. Like guys just super loud on the mic.
Hold up. Didn't P.D. Pablo perform in the Super Bowl?
No, you thinking of Drumline.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I'm like, hold up. My boy P.D. Pablo would go crazy.
You were thinking of Drumline. That was 100% Drumline.
But yeah, definitely condolences to all those legends, stars, and icons, bro. Because it's been so much going on, bro. Every 5 seconds, something's happening.
Yeah, that's a fact.
For real. So, hey, condolences to them. All right, I got a question for you, bro. Nah, matter of fact, I don't even want to get to that first. Let's get right to it, bruh. Shannon Sharp out here wilding. That's my Michelle.
That's my Michelle.
That's my Michelle.
And
and grunting. Bro,
It's I understand it's like those are like normal occurrences in the act, but like hearing it out loud is like
it's too many steps you gotta take to get to that Instagram live, bro. Like I respect him. I respect him coming out and saying, "Oh yeah, I wasn't hacked. It was just an accident." But I'm like, nah, bro. How we get there? Because if you really think about it, it's a few steps you gotta take to get on Instagram Live. What I think, because I don't think Uncle Shay be messing with the Instagram Live. What I think he did, I think he tried to pull a little old school move, prop the camera or something, and do something real quick. You know, he probably did try to play some audio or something. Didn't know what he was doing. Or my other theory is that she turned the Instagram Live on. You know what I'm saying? It has. Come on, bro. And then
but I 100% don't think it was him.
I'm thinking
he doesn't do that.
I'm not gonna lie to you, but now you want to know why I'm thinking this a rollout, because now on the podcast with Nightcap, the rollout, bro. Now
I mean, you gotta capitalize off the moment.
But now the rollout, but even prior to the situation, like they had products of like performance enhancing products that.
But he wasn't getting paid for that.
But now it went up. It went up back
because this is perfect marketing. So like, if I'm the company,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying for the company. If I'm that product company and he's always talking about the product and this happened, I'm the business, I'm gonna play into it. I have to hit him up and be like, hey,
I agree with you.
Like you have
two things could be true. Yeah, I could be playing into it, and also this could have been a gumbo and pot that I needed to actually. Continue to build on this product.
The other thing my other thing is like they didn't need this type of clout. They didn't.
Nah, for sure.
That's my other thing. I'm
for
like
sure.
They were not people that needed like Nightcap is doing very well.
Very well. They don't have
very successful. They are funny on their own. They did not need this. Yeah. Like this they have been talking about stuff like that even before this.
That's
and it was funny.
That's why
they didn't need this.
That's why I made for a perfect. That's why I made for a perfect storyline in hindsight. Because I mess with Nightcap. That's one of my, if not my favorite show out right now. And I like you said, they're authentic and
Michelle T is kind of crazy though.
The Michelle T does she get paid?
Whoever
does she get paid off this situation?
Probably not, because people don't know who it is.
Okay, but I'm asking
there's
you.
No way.
If you Uncle Shay in this situation and this happened to you, do you pay Michelle?
No, because there's no face. Like there's no face to the name.
It is true.
So like we can't. How can we attribute like that you're actually bringing value to the product? We can't like you know what I'm saying?
I mean. That's true, but if
there's no face to this, people are saying that Shannon Sharp is wilding. No one's saying Michelle is like I'm in the news. You're not in the news.
But I'm just saying personally, bro. You talking. I'm just talking about personally.
Yeah.
Do you pay her? That's it. Like you thinking about the grand scheme. Personally, do you pay her? I'm like
maybe
you might.
It depends on the type of relationship we got.
Yeah, that's true too. You might have to, bro. But it was funny. It was just funny because you seen the rollout. You seen like they got. I mess with their platform too because it's like it's authentic, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like barbershop talk, but also like you get to laugh and you get to feel a certain type of emotions while you're watching Nightcap. That's what it makes for a good show. That's why I like when he did the roast and playing into it. Like you said, capitalizing. You could look at it as an embarrassing moment, but he capitalized.
Yeah, it was embarrassing for him. But you at some point you gotta laugh about it. It happened.
Now Hugh. Now you former Celtic, he wilding. No. Before you say it, your former Celtic is wilding because you know Paul Pierce came out and you know he upset about the situation because he got fired and Shannon Sharp didn't. All right, now I see we're gonna have different opinions on this.
Well, I didn't hear the rest of the
okay.
What did he do?
So you don't remember what Paul Pierce did?
Yeah,
Paul Pierce went Instagram Live, had the strippers out there, had the drugs. Doing everything, taunting, doing whatever you wanted to do, and thought he was just gonna go into the work the next day, and nothing was gonna be reported. Like he's not a public figure.
Oh, he was trying to.
First of all, like and Paul Pierce is much to respect to him, but he doesn't have the platform of leverage as a Shannon Sharp right now.
That's true.
Shannon Sharp, he's good on his own, even if he's not sponsored, if he's not with these certain companies. That's one.
Paul also actually did it on purpose.
That's one.
You can tell.
You can tell he did it on purpose. That's two. Number three, we didn't see Uncle Shay. We didn't see him, even though that was on his page. He already came out and said that's him, of course. But that adds merit to it. It was an audio. And you're talking about a visual that you literally just went like, hey, Paul was like, hey.
But she wasn't naked. I still
Yeah, Paul, I still
nah, bro. No,
like,
I would be upset too.
That's totally different, bro. I wouldn't be upset. It's totally different.
It's like night and later that night.
Okay. But guess what? It's
not day and night.
But guess what?
Night and later that night.
It's still. You can say it's messed up all you want. It's still Shannon Sharp. like he has the leverage.
Like he has the leverage.
He has the leverage. And
you got to rather keep him.
You gotta respect that. But Paul Pierce, he out here wilding to sit here and get upset about this situation, bro. You self-sabotage literally. Then the next time we see you on TV, you over there saying the N-word to Skip Bayless. Like no, son. No, come on, bro.
Well, he be on KZ.
And he be okay. But guess what? That's a you know what I'm saying? It's a time and place. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I ain't gonna lie. He almost got KZ fired that one night during the game when he was drunk and he was on live.
Like, bro,
KZ like, yo, we're working,
right, bro.
We're working.
And it's like, yeah, you could do your own thing, but you gotta understand that
we're live.
You're still
the game.
You're
live.
still a brand. You're still a brand. And when you do live streaming, your brand is on display.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. PB Wildin for sure.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Yeah. I don't think that. You say night, midday, whatever. It's totally two different situations
I think
for
it's
me.
Night and later that night.
Come on now, because there's too many factors. Like, but it was funny. The situation was hilarious, bruh. But like he did. Hey, look, you can't blame him. He is leveraging off of it. But like you said, they didn't even need that attention. Their attention is already there. He honestly in the media space. If you want to keep it a stack, look at the media podcasts and things that are out right now, like Club 520. Look at that right. Look up at the logo to the right. That's Shannon Sharp Media Production. Look at Bubba Dub Show. That's Shannon Sharp Media Production, bro. He's running media right now. So shout out to Shannon Sharp, bro. Yeah, shout out to Shannon Sharp, bro. But yeah, that video was wild play. That video was wild play.
It's so egregious to hear, but whatever.
That's an old school OG move. Calling pet names. That's my Michelle. Like
that's so weird to hear. Like it's so weird. Like some things you just don't want to hear.
Bro,
like,
it's so cringe, bro.
It was very cringe.
Oh my
like,
goodness.
What?
Oh my goodness. All right, bro. All right. My question to the pod. My question to you. What is enough? All right, for my men out there. What is enough to take a woman out on a date nowadays? What give me a ballpark range of what is enough?
I feel like 200 max, because you paying for two people, depending on where you at. Like if dinner, you paying for two entrees. You go to arcade, you paying for two people to bowl. The paint and sip, whatever. Like you're paying for two people, and you don't know what everything costs. So like, I don't think it should exceed 200, but I think 200.
I think that's good. I think a max should be.
Like
I think a max is 200, and I would say a minimum, especially nowadays in this economy, 100.
Yeah.
At minimum. So I would say a minimum 100 and max 200. It does depend on the activity of what you're doing, but when you really think about it, no matter it's two.
Like you go to the movies,
and
you don't need to spend 200 unless you're going like the iPick. You going to iPick, then you probably spend $200.
So when I go to iPick, I spend about when I go to iPick, I spend about 100. If we talk about with the tickets, then you spending about maybe 120 to 150 in that range. I mean, but like nowadays it like dang, when you really think about it, bro, when we was younger, used to go on a day and get some food, bro. It'd be 20. You need about $20-$30, bro. We used to make it work with $5-$10 back in the day, bro, because everything was cheaper, bro. Everything was cheaper, but now, you're not going nowhere without spending at least a hundo. And
is it a first date or is it like a date?
You said what?
Is it a first date or like y'all been out a couple times already?
I mean, that's good if you want to add context to it.
Because I feel like, honestly, I think the criteria is the same.
Yeah, I do feel.
Because your first date, I'm not gonna spend too much money, but you want to have enough to cover for two people.
For sure.
But if you've been together for a minute, then it can range. Y'all can just go to the movies. You're not gonna spend that much money. Y'all can go bowling and not spend that much money. Y'all might go to Fridays or something real quick.
That's true. And then also, like you said, to piggyback off of that, like a date, like if you're with your partner for a long time, that may be just going out to a picnic, chilling. It may not take that much money. But if
You
we're
can
just
go
talking
on the
about
first date, that might not cost you too.
yeah, and then like
That
you
might
pay
not. Well, I don't know. Grocery stores
pay $100 for the groceries. Yeah,
pretty pricey. So you might still spend $200 on the picnic, but you might not.
You might not.
You might not.
But it is certain activities, certain things that you can.
But
do.
that's my answer. I think 200 max at the most. I don't think you need to go beyond that. I think you should be covered.
What's the most you ever spent? Going out on a date, what's the most you ever spent?
Dang.
For me, my ballpark is probably like what I spent. If I'm talking about totality, it's probably like $250. But this is my wife, y'all. I'm talking about my wife. So this is about $250, and that's like for us. We was doing activities and stuff.
Maybe $150.
But other than that, it's been.
But something I don't know because I do other things that are like the art museum. The art museum is free.
Yeah,
that's a vibe. So I've done that. I did do a picnic one time. That was
And everything you do on a date doesn't have to be expensive, guys. So like when we talking about this, we like
a picnic can be real.
We ain't no ballers. We not none of that. But at the end of the day, we have to be realistic because stuff costs money, bro. Stuff costs money, bro. Especially eating for two. Like I be saying funny. I ain't gonna hold you. I be saying funny TikToks. I send to Mo all the time about like when two people eating versus when we eat.
It was definitely 200 on that.
You heard me? Like when two people eat versus when we eat. Our meal be what? $11 to $15. But with both of us, that joke be like $85.
Yeah, I definitely went to dinner one time. Definitely, it was like a $200 something tab. Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, it was definitely like $200.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Y'all let us know what's the most y'all spent going out on a date. And I'm sure I've spent more, but not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like going up to like booking, doing certain things. Like if we're talking about like a certain date, like reservations to a certain place. Me and Mo like went to like Hell's Kitchen, so like those type.
But that was good.
Those type of things, bro. Hey fool, I ain't gonna hold you right now. I'm gonna say that right now. Look here. Hell's Kitchen, bro, probably the best restaurant I've ever been to in my life, food wise, bro. And I don't really even.
Maybe I should have went there for my.
Bro, I'm talking about we had smoked Brussels sprouts, barbecue cover. I'm talking about something I really wouldn't even eat. Fire, bro. Bro, fire. You gotta just go for the experience, bro. What's it called?
Go by myself.
Is it Gordon? Yeah, Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, fire.
I might as well go down to the wharf and just go by myself.
Bro, I brag so much about that, bro. I had everybody going to that joint.
But where did I go for my birthday? Oh, I went to Yard House.
Oh yeah, Yard House.
Yeah, Yard House is good. And Yard House got a real diverse menu. I like Yard House.
Yard House is good. That's a good spot. That's definitely a good spot. All right. Lastly, the infamous would you rather. All right, would you rather give the best advice or the best gifts?
Oh, the best advice. Save my money.
Hey, that's a good explanation.
I'd rather give the best advice. Cause I'm not liable if you take it or not. But if it's a known fact, I get the best advice and you don't accept my advice, you're just dumb.
That's a good one.
So yeah.
I'm gonna say best advice, bro. I believe I'm a very good listener. And I'm a good communicator when it comes to giving advice, bro. For real. Like I be surprised sometimes that like how I'm looked at as like the person to go to as far as like like having a conversation and talking about certain things amongst like my friends, amongst my peers, especially like my students. Like that's kind of the one right there that make you like like I'm actually making an impact when I'm actually. Telling people the advice because you know what I'm about to say. You know what I hate about the only like if I gave a con to advice, certain people that you give advice to, and they keep coming back for the same advice, but they can keep doing the same things. Yeah, that's the only thing that blows me.
Why y'all talking to me? You're not gonna listen. Like I appreciate you want my advice, but I know you are going to do the exact opposite of what I'm about to tell you right now.
You just want to hear my perspective.
Yeah.
So you can just it'd be easier.
So you can say you asked for
right. In facts. Honestly, I'm known to be a good gift giver, but like you just said, like they might not like the gift. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm a dope gift giver.
Yeah.
But yeah,
for sure, man.
Save my money, give out advice. Advice is free. Game is free. Free game,
Yes,
always.
sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, much love out there, man. Another amazing episode. Episode 404, man. Make sure you guys tap into the Face on You podcast, man. We out. Yes, sir.